Nice clear voices, everybody, okay? Nice job. All right, narrator one, you may walk out. Everybody else stays here.
Wait a minute, time.
Roll out each of them.
This is the story of the first Christmas, the night Jesus Christ was born. We celebrate this to remember the hope and joy that this tiny baby brought to the world on that extraordinary night in Bethlehem almost 2,000 years ago.
Now when God was ready to give Jesus the world, he chose a good and pure woman named Mary to be his mother. Mary lived in the little village of Nazareth and was engaged to be married to Joseph, a humble carpenter who lived nearby. One day, when Mary was alone, God sent his messenger, the Angel Gabriel, to appear before her. Hail Mary, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women.
Mary was at first frightened and confused by this greeting of the angel of God. But then Gabriel told her that God had chosen her to give birth to Jesus.
Fear not, Mary, for you are special in God's eyes. And behold, he has chosen you to bring forth a son, and you shall call him Jesus. And he will be called the Son of God. And his kingdom shall have no end. Mary now understood everything she had been told, and it filled her with great joy and happiness. She replied to Gabriel, saying, I will happily carry out God's will.
Not long after he had spoken to her, the angel Gabriel appeared to Joseph one night as he slept. In Joseph's dream, the angel of the Lord told him of God's plan.
Joseph, God has chosen you to be the father of his son Jesus, and Mary will be his mother. When Joseph awoke, he went to Mary with joy in his heart. Both Mary and Joseph had heard that God's son would be coming, and they were overjoyed to be chosen by God to be his parents.
And so Mary and Joseph went back to living their quiet lives, keeping God's secret only between themselves.
Now at the time, the land they lived in was ruled by the Romans, who were mighty but wicked rulers of the enormous empire. The chief ruler, a man named Caesar Augustus, issued a decree that every man shall return to the place of his birth.
When the angels had departed, the shepherds decided that they should
You skipped a page.
And so Joseph and Mary left Nazareth to return to the small village of Bethlehem, about 90 miles away, where Joseph had been born. It was a difficult journey across the hot land, but after 6 long days and nights, they finally reached Bethlehem. But then Mary was very tired and about to give birth. But when they arrived, the city was already very crowded with other people who had come back to be registered, and all of the inns were full. But one innkeeper looked at Mary, who was great with child, and felt sorry for her. He told them they could stay in his stable out back.
Sing with it, everybody.
The silent stars go by, yet the dark streets shine, the everlasting light, the hopes and fears of all the years are met in thee tonight.
That night, Mary gave birth. Jesus was born.
She can't read them.
Jack, hold her script.
Hold her piece of paper, Jack.
Little Lord Jesus laid down his sweet head. The stars in the sky looked down where he lay. The little Lord Jesus asleep on the hay.
That same night there were shepherds watching their flocks of sheep on the steep hills surrounding Bethlehem. But the night that Jesus was born, the angel Gabriel suddenly appeared above them in the sky.
Fear not, little shepherds, for I have wonderful news. Today in the city of Bethlehem, a child was born. This child shall grow up to be our king. Not just any king, but the King of all kings, the world's Savior. You shall find this baby wrapped in swaddling clothes and laying in a manger. Then suddenly a whole host, a multitude of heavy angels appeared in the sky. They herald or announced the news of baby Jesus. Glory to the newborn King, they exclaimed. He shall bring peace and goodwill to all men.
Glory to the newborn King. Peace on earth and mercy mild. God and sinners reconciled. Joyful all ye nations rise. Join the triumph of the skies. With angelic hosts proclaim, Christ is born in Bethlehem. Hark the herald angels sing, glory to the newborn King.
When the angels had departed, the shepherds decided that they should go see the baby Jesus right away. And for the shepherds, just seeing Jesus filled them with hope for all people. Joy to the world, they cried. The Lord, our Savior, has come.
the Lord has come. Let earth receive her King. Let every heart prepare him room, and heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing.
Meanwhile, in a land far to the east of Bethlehem, 3 wise men of great knowledge noticed an unusually bright star in the sky. Upon their camels, the 3 wise men, or Magi, as they are now known, journeyed for several weeks, faithfully following the star shining brightly in the sky, until it stood over the little stable in Bethlehem where the holy infant lay.
They traveled afar, Julian clouds and Northern mountain, following their star. Oh, wonder, star of night, star of royal beauty bright, westward leading, still proceeding, guiding through a perfect light.
When they saw the baby Jesus, the 3 wise men fell on their knees in humble worship. They lay at the feet of baby Jesus. They
Valuable treasures.
valuable treasures they had left with which to honor him. The first king gave him gold, the second king gave him sweet smelling frankincense, and the third king gave him perfume like myrrh. For they knew they had at last found their Savior, God's Son, who had come to bring peace on earth on that silent and holy night.
Holy night, all is calm, all is bright, round young virgin, mother and child, holy infant, so tender and mild, sleep in heavenly peace, sleep in heavenly peace.
Oh, wait a minute, let me shut this off.
Good
Maybe it's
job,
best you didn't hear my
guys.
sing.